Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcome you to 6 in the City, our Thanksgiving edition, headed to Christmas.
That's right.
I went ahead and put on my Christmas time. You said it's too early.
It is. I can't do it. I gotta.
Wait till Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I got to represent
I used
the
to put
turkey.
our Christmas decorations out the first week in November.
Oh,
my wife
my
said
word.
this year you're not doing it.
That's good.
I've decided I'm going to try to keep
There's
those.
a lot of people that already have their
Oh, yeah,
Christmas
there are.
trees up, Christmas
one
decorations.
of my neighbors thought something would happen to me, that I was sick or something. I hadn't had them out. So.
I got to have turkey before I have my tree.
We got a lot of, speaking of turkey, Lindsay Dawkins is going to be with us with Rifle. We got the Turkey Day 5K coming up this week. And Reverend Andrew Cheers is with us. And Reverend Cheers is going to be talking about a post-Thanksgiving celebration that's coming up, and we'll get details of that. Plus...
That's right. Ebony Harris from In Good Hands Learning Center is here to tell us about an event that's going on. And then also, Melinda Hearn-Reed with the Jackson Arts Council is going to tell us about holiday happenings in the arts.
Okay, we got several of them coming up. Tom Buck is with us, commander of the VFW 6496. We got a women's veterans event that's coming up December the 2nd that we'll profile. And then we got a bunch of folks.
We do.
Rob Beebe and Melissa Turner and Lexi Goodman are all with us talking about the Ballet Arts Nutcracker. And then not to be outdone,
we have Josh Smith and Jeremy Tubbs.
Concert coming up Saturday night at the Civic Center. That's
right, November 25th.
And then we got a brand new group with us, Katie, Brandon, and Tyler. They've all been here before in sometimes different configurations.
In some shape, form, or fashion.
And anyway, we look forward to having them. So that's all coming up on this Thanksgiving edition, I guess it is.
Thanksgiving edition.
Of 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool, and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
First Baptist Church is about making disciples, building community, serving others, equipping families, and above all, glorifying God. We'd love to have you join us. First Baptist Church, for God, His gospel, and His glory.
Can you imagine being a teenager waking up on Christmas morning to no gift under the tree?
It is the mission of the Rusty Mack Adopt and Teen program to make sure this doesn't happen to the teens served by Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse.
For a $100 donation, you can guarantee our teens feel special and loved this busy holiday season.
Please call or go online today and help us surprise a deserving teen.
Lindsay Dawkins is with us, and we're getting ready to talk about the Turkey Day 5K. Don't pay any attention to her. You know, if you listen to the Chamber of Commerce, the weather forecast is always sunshine and 72 in Jackson.
Let's hope for that coming up on Thanksgiving morning.
Says Thanksgiving morning it's going to be brisk and warm and wonderful, and the sun's going to be shining.
It's going to be perfect weather.
Sun is going to be shining.
Sun is going to be shining.
Sun's going to be shining. But anyway, we're not going to talk about the weather. I'm not going to let Lindsay give the forecast.
That's right. That's exactly right. We're here to talk about
sunshine and 65.
Hey, just
6:30.
To wear a long sleeve shirt, you'll be good.
Yeah, you'll be good.
That's exactly right.
We're getting ready for Thanksgiving morning and the Turkey Day 5K, which has become a tradition at Gold's Gym for the rifle program.
What year is this for the Turkey?
This is the 13th year.
13th year this has been put on.
Yes.
You know, I said this would never work. Nobody would get up and run. And what last year had between 800 and 900.
Usually it averaged close to 900 runners.
Wow.
Yeah.
So pre-registration is underway right now.
That's right. So you can register online at racesonline.com, and registration is only $25, and that includes a long sleeve T-shirt.
Okay, wow.
So I would advise, if you can, get it online, and that way,
because it's going to be crowded.
Yeah, there's a lot of people there.
There is a lot of people there.
But you can, if you are a day of decision maker.
Or see what the weather is going to be at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You can start registering at 6:30.
6:30 to 7:45. You can register the day of.
There at Gold's Gym.
At Gold's Gym.
On Carriage House.
That is right.
Now you can also go to Gold's Gym
Facebook.com/JacksonTN, and you can find out some information as well.
RifeAtJackson.org. You got all kinds of sites, but
So
racesonline.com is the best way to do it.
So you can register between 6:30 and
7:45,
and the race starts at 8 o'clock.
8
o'clock.
And you do have childcare. So if there's families that come or people that have small children, there's childcare available.
Don't get too excited. It's childcare for 1 hour.
You can't leave and go grocery shopping
and pick them up after dinner.
Steve, stop giving those ideas.
8 until 9. Drop my child off and went back Friday.
Lindsay, what
Best
got
Thanksgiving we ever had.
Yeah, right. What got this race started?
Gold's Gym was just trying to find a way to get plugged into the community, to give back and to serve. And so they thought it was kind of on a whim of, hey, let's try this. And they kind of thought, is this going to work on a Thanksgiving Day?
Right,
and
is anybody going to show up to run?
Exactly.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
And 13 years later, it is going strong and one of the largest 5Ks in West Tennessee outside of Memphis.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Averaging 800 to 900 runners each year.
Now, you do allow people to walk or strollers or whatever.
They are not just runners. People walk. And like you said, this has become a family tradition that even the out-of-town guests will always register and run or walk with this event. And so it's fun to see families come and just spend their morning starting off good. And, hey, you burn a few calories.
That's right.
That's exactly
so maybe you don't feel as bad about eating the extra turkey, extra dressing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's always one thing I've had is terrible guilt.
We can tell.
About Thanksgiving. It's always been a problem. I go see my therapist every December 1st.
Oh, dear.
So here we go.
But then it's also these people they're helping out RIFA. They're helping provide food for families in need. And so, for 13 years, Gold's Gym, they have donated over $75,000 through this race alone.
Okay. Just this race alone.
Just this race alone. And so we're very thankful for what they do and their commitment to RIFA and serving.
Okay. What do people want people to know about RIFA now as we go into this season? I guess it's a special time.
It is a busy time.
But it's a needy time too, in a way.
That is right. We are providing food for families, about 650 families between United Way's Christmas Partners and then with Salvation Army.
Okay.
And we've been giving it some out for Thanksgiving, which has been really cool to see families getting this bag of food. And be able to have a Thanksgiving meal. And we'll be doing the same thing for Christmas.
Before we get away, because they're giving me a wrap up, you can pick up your race packet early. You can
That's
pick
right.
It up Wednesday,
Starting Wednesday,
which is tomorrow,
at 10 a.m., you can pick up your race packet. That way, if you want to do it,
okay.
And you don't have to get up as early on Thursday.
All right, the race is at 5 o'clock, the 5K, Turkey Day 5K, Thanksgiving morning at Gold's Gym on Carriage House Drive.
If you haven't registered, you can register at 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:45. Race starts at 8 o'clock, and child care is from 8 to 9.
If you got a Races Online registration, you can pick your packet up Wednesday, and we'll see you there. All right.
Sounds
good.
good.
Thanks, Lindsay.
It is going to be a beautiful day. It'll be cold, but it's going to be a pretty day.
It'll be sunny. Just wear some
Wear layers and
some hot
layers.
hands.
If you're running fast enough, it won't matter. All right.
That's what you'll be doing, Steve,
That's
right?
what I'm going to be doing. It's good to see. We got another post-Thanksgiving Day event coming up. We'll find out about that next as we continue 6 in the City.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, J.A.'s water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the water division at J.A. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and shortly we'll be hearing from Katie and Brandon and Tyler in a configuration here. We appreciate them being with us. Reverend Andrew Cheers is with us, and we're going to talk about a post-Thanksgiving celebration that's coming up this Sunday, November the 26th, at the Light of Life Ministries at 411 Fairmount. And the doors are going to open at 5, and the post-Thanksgiving celebration will start at 6 o'clock. Reverend Cheers heads up Reverend Cheers and the Songbirds, and then a lot of the people that have been Little Chris and Reunited, they've been with us before. In fact, you're responsible for bringing them here with us.
Right.
You know, I still play there. We did a YouTube that day. I still play that thing. You know,
well,
fantastic.
We have the Canton Spirituals. The Grammy nominee Canton Spirituals will be with us too.
All right. And then Bishop Nathaniel Bond's going to be there?
Yes, sir.
Is he going to talk or sing?
He's going to sing. He and his ensemble. In fact, it's going to take place at his he have 2 churches.
Okay.
And it's going to take place at the church here in the city.
City, okay. All right. And then spiritual gifts and all the others are going to be there. All right. Who put this together?
Well, I guess I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I brought this together. Wanted to give people an opportunity to visit and just here for Thanksgiving to have a good gospel, a place to go for good gospel entertainment.
Okay. Is there an admission price or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's $15 in advance and $20 at the door.
Okay.
Where can you get tickets from?
We do have the advertising spot. I do know that Mercer Brothers have some.
Okay.
And also GQ Style has some in the city.
Okay.
Little Chris, you just mentioned him.
Yeah.
He definitely has some, and also Bishop Bonds.
Right. Okay.
Bishop Bonds. Okay.
All right. So $15 in advance. There'll be $20 at the door. Once again, the doors open at 5 o'clock at the Light of Life Ministries at 411 Fairmount. The program will start at 6. So what all will happen that night? It's just back-to-back gospel music?
Back-to-back gospel music. Each artist will, have a certain time that they're going to make their presentation.
Okay.
And of course, Canton Spiritual will be the last act, last group. But we're going to just have a glorious time with gospel music. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about them. You say they are Grammy artists?
The Canton Spirituals.
The Canton Spirituals. Well, they've in fact, they've been nominated for a Grammy twice.
Okay.
They're a great group, and in our genre of music, they really number one.
Okay.
Yeah. So
how do you describe your music? This music that people hear?
Spiritual and inspirational.
Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to
secular music.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We about.
Is this more of a traditional gospel type style, or?
Well, we have some young people that's going to be also, and the young people, they flirt with the music a little bit. So.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah. It's not.
If we live long enough, we get over it.
Yeah. So with that, their rendition is just got a little bit of flavor to it.
Right. Okay.
But it's still inspirational and spiritual, and of course, this is a gospel concert, so we just looking to have a great time and a spiritual time, and certainly this is the time to actually have a spiritual time because we need to be
need it now more than ever, don't we?
Now more than ever. Yeah, now more than ever.
Well, it is coming up, the Canton Spirituals, Dr. Andrew Cheers, who's with us, and the Songbirds, Little Chris and Reunited, Bishop Nathaniel Bonds, and Spiritual Gifts, all going to be a part of this. It's the post-Thanksgiving celebration, gospel
Sunday
concert.
After Thanksgiving.
Yeah, after Thanksgiving. Light of Life Ministries, which is at 411 Fairmont Avenue in Jackson. Doors will open at 5, and the program will start at 6. $20 that day, or $15 if you can find Little Chris Shake him down for a ticket.
Now, don't look too high for little Chris.
That's right.
but if you find little Chris, a Bishop Barnes,
yeah.
Either go by Mercer Brothers.
Mercer Brothers.
Mercer
GQ.
Brothers. GQ.
Okay.
You'll get some tickets.
Right.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you so much for being here, Doc.
Always enjoy coming by.
Yeah,
you are
always
such
good
a
to
great
see you.
host.
We appreciate you doing this.
Yes, sir.
Now for the other side, the secular side.
Those young ones that flirt with the music.
We got some flirty music, secular music coming here with Katie, Brandon, and Tyler. Good to have them with us.
I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Still you're afraid each thing I do is just an evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubt for mine and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time left your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubt for mine and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me. But now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubt for mine and melt your cold, cold heart? Why can't I free your doubt for mine and melt your cold, cold heart?
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Over my career, I've been asked, what's the most difficult part about being a state trooper? That's easy. The hardest part about being a state trooper is going to someone's house and telling the people there that someone they love is never, ever coming home because of a senseless, preventable traffic crash. In Tennessee, every year, way too many lives are lost by drinking and driving, texting and driving, and not wearing your seatbelt. Please don't make me tell your loved ones that you're not coming home.
A holiday tradition returns to West Tennessee with Ballet Art's 36th annual performance of The Nutcracker at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, Friday, December the 8th and Saturday, December the 9th at 7 p.m. with a matinee on Sunday, December the 10th at 2. Experience the joy of music and dance and create a lifelong memory for your family. Get tickets now at special occasions 668-3240 or at balletartsjackson.org.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're delighted to have Katie McGill and Brandon Powers and Tyler Goodson with us, and we'll be hearing more from them coming in just a moment.
Always a pleasure to have them
Always
in the
a
studio.
pleasure. Beautiful voice, talented folks. We're glad to have them here. Ebony Harris is with us, and she's got a brand new business here in Jackson. She and John Harris are moving into the In Good Hands Learning Center. This is going to be a child care facility that they own that'll provide for children ages 6 weeks to 12 years, an after-school program, a lot of other things.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're going to open this, or have a grand opening coming up in December?
Yes, sir. It'll be in December, around Christmas time, the last week of December. So we will have a Christmas theme going on.
And you haven't opened yet. You're just getting ready to open.
Yes, we're getting ready to open.
Okay, so what prompted you to get into this?
Well, I love kids. I am a youth minister, so I love kids. I always have. So this has always been a dream of mine, to have my own business and do something with children.
Okay, all right. So how far along, are you still looking for clients for this, or
yes,
staff members, or both?
Yes,
or?
right now I am hiring people at the Learning Center, so you can go to Indeed.com and look up In Good Hands Learning Center and start your application. So I will be hiring for a director as well as teachers also.
A director and teachers.
A director and teachers for this. Now this is going to be located where?
At 2752B North Highland here in Jackson, Tennessee.
Okay, 2752B North.
And that's close to where?
You know where the new Dodge chicken store is.
Okay.
Everybody know what that is. Yes. So we're right there.
So you're north of the interstate.
North of the interstate.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And you'll have, for enrollment, are you going to have any kind of specials going
Yes,
on?
I have 3 package deals that I'm going to do. It's called the Silver, Gold, and Platinum package. So I will be a facility that will give video access to parents to be able to log on at different times to be able to see exactly what their children are doing. And in my Platinum package, I will also give parents the option to be able to do, I call it Mommy Live Check-In or Daddy Live Check-In, where they will be able to call in and see their children face-to-face on their phone or video chat.
Okay.
So I will be giving a lot of good discounts also.
Oh, right.
So you're going to use technology to increase their access?
Yes.
To this? Okay.
Yes, I believe parents would love to be able to call in whenever they want to be able to go in and look on their phone,
or
on their breaks.
At least not call in, at least
to
video
and see
what's going on.
Right. They'll be able to also hear what's going on in the facility or wherever their children are located. So I think parents will love that.
Now, what's your capacity for how many children can you take?
I can hold up to 60 kids.
60 kids. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
And 6 weeks to 12. Now you're also going to do an after-school program here.
Yes, I will have an after-school program as well as a drop-in. So if it's a parent that may have a doctor's appointment or want to go get their hair done, they can drop their kid off for like an hour or two until they get done and come back and pick them up.
All right.
Okay.
Ebony, this sounds fantastic. I'd be pulling my hair out.
I wouldn't have any hair left.
I like kids as long as they're yours.
Yes.
You better not let Pam hear you say that.
Well, you like your own, but we would eventually got to take care of it. All right. So when did you decide to do this?
We decided to do this a year ago. This has been a year process. We have had faith. It was a lot of stuff that came in that made us feel like we wasn't going to be able to do it, but God blessed us to be able to fulfill it, and now it's coming. It's coming to
fruition.
Yep.
Right.
It's going to happen.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to be looking for an open house in December, kind of towards the end of December.
Yes.
Well, it's called the In Good Hands Learning Center. The In Good Hands Learning Center is at 2752B North Highland, which is out near the Dodge store.
New Dodge store.
Capacity for up to 60
Yes,
children,
sir.
60 children.
including after-school care. And so if somebody's not in your program, they want to bring them by after school, they can do that, or they can get their after
Yes,
school.
sir. They can drop them
and
off.
then drop-in program, too, if you just need some time away. How
If
do
you're
people
interested in
contact
finding
you?
a job, you can go to Indeed.com and look for In Good Hands Learning Center, and then start filling out your application.
What is your number if people want to talk to you about
If people want to contact me, they can go to our Facebook. We do have In Good Hands Learning Center on Facebook, as well as John and Ebony Harris page on Facebook. Or you can call me at 731-267-6571.
6571.
All right, 267-6571, 267-6571.
Or In Good Hands Learning Center on Facebook.
Or John and Ebony Harris on Facebook. All right. Well, continue best to you.
Best of
I can
luck.
tell you're excited about this.
Yes, I'm very excited.
You can tell it's a passion of yours.
This is a dream of mine.
We're over here like, oh my God.
This has been a dream ever since I was a little kid.
Okay.
So this is
I'm
very
you
excited.
are a special kind of person to do so, because I would
you
not.
You get to spend the day with 60 children.
I'm going to love it. I'm going to love
that's great.
it. Yeah.
Well,
that is awesome.
God made us all different. It's a good
That's
thing
right.
because we do different things.
That's
And
exactly
Yes,
right.
sir.
Glad
That's
you
right.
got this gift. The In Good Hands Learning Center, 267-6571, opening in December. So be looking for details in all this.
Yes,
good
sir.
luck to you.
It is.
Thank you so
It's
much.
a real pleasure to
Ebony.
have you with us. And Ebony and John Harris are taking it on here. Nothing more important
That's right.
than taking care of the children of this
That's
community.
right.
So
That's right.
It's great, Ebony. We salute you for what you're doing very much. We're going to go back to the main stage. And once again, we welcome Katie, Brandon, and Tyler.
My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of the storm. Well, now stop and let me tell you about chapter 1, when the Lord God's work had just begun. Now stop and let me tell you about chapter 2, when the Lord God preached that Bible through. Well, stop and let me tell you about chapter 3, when the Lord God died up on Calvary. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of the storm. Well, stop and let me tell you about chapter 4, when the Lord's God work among the poor. Now stop and let me tell you about chapter 5, when the Lord God raised up all the dead alive. Now stop and let me tell you about chapter 6, when he went into Jerusalem and healed the sick. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of the storm. Well, stop, let me tell you about chapter 7, when he died, he risen and went up to heaven. And stop, let me tell you about chapter 8, when the Lord stood at that golden gate. Well, stop and let me tell you about chapter 9, when the Lord God turned on that wonderful wine. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a weary land, a weary land. My Lord is a rock in a weary land, a shelter in the time of the storm. I said shelter in the time of the storm, for you're my shelter.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video apps with one remote. Record 6 shows at once and build a library of favorites with one pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Call E+ Broadband to add TiVo and ask about our new packages.
Ready, set, go for it. It's your adventure. This is your GAC.
I'm Jimmy Floyd, Operations Manager with Jackson-Madison County Emergency Management Agency in Jackson, Tennessee. With E+ Broadband high-speed internet, we're able to host training classes and better prepare our responders from all over the county and state. It also gives us the ability to track storms and natural disasters in real time. The phone system allows us the flexibility to stay in contact with local, state, and federal agencies both in and out of the office, which is crucial in our line of work.
Welcome back to 60 of the City. We will have more with Katie and Brandon and Tyler. And my Lord is a rockin' weary land. I wish Reverend Cheers had stayed here and heard that one.
That song is going to be stuck with me all day.
All day long. That's
all
good
week
stuff.
And everything else.
We'll see what they do. Melinda Hearn-Reed is with us, and we're going to talk about the arts. We've got a lot of things happening. You've also got some data on arts funding or the impact. What have you got here?
That's right. Arts and Economic Impact Study.
Okay.
A big fancy word for arts data and how it impacts our community.
Right. So tell us how it impacts our community. Other than the aesthetics and the spiritual lift and all these things that arts does, there's financial impact.
Right. We all know that the arts really add to our quality of life, and it really adds just another layer of joy and just not just fun things to do on the weekends, right? But we participated in a year-long study with Americans for the Arts. It's the largest data collection on the arts and economic impact study in the world. We received a grant to participate, and we solicited 800 surveys from arts and cultural event attendees, whether it was a free event or an event where they purchased tickets. They were local attendees, and then they traveled from near and far to come to the event. So we know that the arts are definitely an economic driver. They're a catalyst for tourism. But it's exciting that data returned that we have the ability to currently support, and we are supporting 190 full-time jobs because of the way that the arts contribute to the economy here in Jackson, Madison County.
Wow.
It produces $4.7 million in annual economic activity, $4.7 million.
4.7 annually is what you said.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes,
That's
a pretty big
huge
number. Yeah. And 3.1 million in household income. So it's definitely something we should be proud of. You know, we're positioned in between Memphis and Nashville, but we are holding our own for arts and cultural events here in Jackson.
There's so many art opportunities and cultural opportunities here
We
in
got
Jackson.
things coming up. So what do we got coming up during the holidays now?
It's a lot. So I'm going to give you kind of the Cliff Notes version. If it just goes over your head, or if our listeners and viewers are just like, that's a lot of info, check out the Jackson Arts Council's website, and we have a great calendar of events that also feeds into the Chamber's website.
JacksonTN.com. So the Arts Council website is what?
JacksonArtsCouncil.tn.org.
Okay.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. You can find us all around. But really, the holiday season kicks off with Christmas Under the Stars, the new lighting display behind the fairgrounds. There's an artistic component, not just the fun, light drive-through component, which is going to be phenomenal. That's spearheaded by our friends at the Star Center. But the artistic component is Christmas cards to the city. And schools have the opportunity. And we have, I think, 20 to 25 schools, both private and public, that are decorating, hand painting, just the students, not the teachers, a so-called Christmas card to the city. So it could be Rudolph, it could be Steve Bowers in a Santa Claus hat, it could be...
That would be interesting.
Right. But you could walk through and enjoy the Christmas cards while your kids are on the camel, going for a camel ride, and this is all after you enjoy the drive-through Christmas.
Christmas at the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts right after Thanksgiving. So so you're able to really, take your friends and family that are in town to events at the fairgrounds, at the Civic Center.
You can pay there at the fairgrounds at the door.
Pay at the door. It's $10 at the gate, and it's right behind you. Go through that covered bridge behind the fairgrounds.
Wow.
So it's a great way to really support the nonprofit community here in Jackson. It's going to be a huge fundraiser for the Star Center, and we're really proud of them for thinking of this idea and partnering up with us to do the Christmas cards to the city. So
it'll be fun, something new for the city.
It is something new, yeah. So if you just have friends and family in town, you're like, we've got a list of things we can do. We'll start it off at Christmas Under the Stars. And then you can also go to the Holiday Pops concert. It's Saturday the 2nd at the Civic Center. That's by the Jackson Symphony. That's always wonderfully attended, and you can see Santa there.
It definitely gets you in the Christmas mood if you're not already. So
it does. We've got about 30 seconds. What else do you want to hit there?
Well, it's your 50th anniversary.
It's our 50th anniversary. That's right. That's right. The founders conjoined in 1967. Wow. We're having a donor celebration to really show that love and appreciation. And we're encouraging our supporters and potential supporters to contribute $50 for our 50th anniversary to really help us sustain the arts, to contribute to our grant programs. And we also have an endowment that we're really excited about launching, and that's through our friends at the foundation.
That's wonderful.
So check that at the Arts Council website. Also, all the activities at jacksontn.com, which is the Chamber's website. We'll just take it from there.
Go on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes, you can track us
Well,
down.
congratulations on 50 years.
That's
and
right.
it's so good
Thank
to see you.
you.
Congratulations on your marriage.
Happy Thanksgiving and all that good
it.
stuff. Yeah. Melinda Hearn Reed was with us, and we're getting used to the read. Well,
That's
we're getting
right.
used to that. And just congratulations.
You did
We'll
great.
see you soon. All right, thanks. We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
With E+ broadband and Watch TV Everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E+ broadband's TV Everywhere.
J.A.M.S. Site Pay kiosks are the convenient way to pay your utility bill. These kiosks are featured in the foyer at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and at the drive-thru at Pleasant Plains Extended. Use your account number and follow step-by-step prompts to pay with cash, check, credit, or debit card. Account credit is immediate, and a printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in customer service at JEA today.
Can you imagine being a teenager waking up on Christmas morning to no gift under the tree?
It is the mission of the Rusty Mack Adopt and Teen program to make sure this doesn't happen to the teens served by Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse.
For a $100 donation, you can guarantee our teens feel special and loved this busy holiday season.
Please call or go online today and help us surprise a deserving teen.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and we've got a lot of activities we'll talk about, concerts and everything else coming up. Tom Buck is with us. He is the commander of VFW Post 6496, which is on airways in our city, has a long and distinguished history. And they are teaming up with the Jackson-Madison chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution to host a luncheon in honor of the women veterans, and it's Women's Veterans Appreciation Day. It is coming up Saturday, December the 7th, there at the VFW. It'll start at 11:30. And it's a $5 admission for lunch and all stuff if you're, other than the female veterans.
Right. Female veterans are free.
All female veterans are free.
Okay, all right. What brought this about, Tom?
Well, we started taking the walls in the post and making honor walls. And we decorated them with the pictures of wars. And then we started gathering pictures of all the people who served. And there are no women.
Okay.
And I said, wait a minute, something's not right here. So I started going back through some of the books and looking around and trying to figure out, when have the women ever been honored?
Okay.
And they have not been.
Okay.
So we decided to go, okay, we're going to stick our neck out about a mile here and have the very first Women's Veterans Day.
Okay.
And that's how it started.
That's how it started. Wow.
What kind of response are you getting to this?
A lot of interest. We have people stopping by the post, a lot of women going, are you really going to do this?
Okay. Well, that's right, because women would not have been a part of the VFW, right?
Oh, no. Well, we have the auxiliaries.
Auxiliaries, right, but they are wives of spouses,
right?
Right. Yeah.
And we have a few veterans who are women, but not very many.
Okay.
And I think it's for the fact that they've never been honored
Right.
by any means.
Okay.
And to be able to reach out and touch them and say, you know, I'll walk up to a woman and I find out she's a veteran. I said, by the way, we're having a Women's Veteran Day. And the first thing they do is start crying. And it just breaks my heart.
Okay. Wow. So you're finding them then still from World War II and then Korea and Vietnam, of course. They were primarily involved in medical corps or what other?
Oh, they're clerical. They're
clerical. That's right. Okay.
Right, and now in the Iraq and Afghanistan, they're actually
combat.
yes, they're actually right up there. I'm a combat veteran myself,
right.
And to have those women in combat.
How are you finding them? Are they finding you?
They're finding us.
Okay.
And well, we're reaching out also. Jackie is doing a fantastic job. Putting out a lot of
Jackie with the DAR.
Yes, yes, and they have dug in and really have started to make it move.
So all women veterans are invited to this. It's going to be Saturday, December the 2nd at VFW on Airways. Now, what's going to happen that day? The 11:30?
Right, at 11:30 we're going to start feeding, okay? Jackson, or the Lane College is going to put on a tremendous buffet.
Okay.
By the way, they are paying the bill.
Wow. So salute to Lane.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we're going to have some military honors done with the flags and folding the flag. And then we'll have a short speakers. Okay. We're going to have a proclamation in Jackson to proclaim it as Women's Veterans Day.
Okay.
And then we're going to do a formal flag retirement. Okay. And a lot of people have never attended one of those, and especially the women I've talked to said they've never been there.
Okay.
So
part of this. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Now that you're launching this, you see doing this every year now?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
As far as that goes, it's not going to stop here.
Yeah.
We want to make it.
It's going to get bigger and better.
Oh, we want to make it.
Well, like I said, the roles have expanded a lot for women, so we'll have women combat veterans. It'll be a part, I guess, part of the VFW.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Okay.
I want to make it a national holiday for them.
Okay.
They deserve it.
Okay.
They truly do.
Well, that'll be interesting.
And we need to make, anyone coming needs to make reservations for the event?
No,
is that right?
they can make reservations so we have an idea of how many are coming, but just show up.
Just show
I
up.
mean, well, the doors will be open and
Won't turn anybody down, right?
No, and we'll be waiting.
Okay. That will be Saturday. It will be December the 2nd at 11:30. The VFW Post 6496 is on Airways.
285 Airways Boulevard here in town.
You're welcome there. Tom, it's good to see you.
It is. All right, good to have you, Tom.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate the success of this post.
What an amazing event that's going to happen for the first time ever.
We're going back to the main stage. Once again, we welcome Katie, Brandon, and Tyler.
but she can't take you anywhere. You don't already know how to go. I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground.
Shows that hook you. Movies that move you. That's what you get with HBO Go and Max Go. 24/7 unlimited access to a huge library of the most addictive entertainment. Catch up on comedy. Get caught up in drama. And stream anywhere. All included free with your subscriptions. Expect more.
Call 422-7500 or visit eplusbroadband.com today.
Every Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video apps with one remote. Record 6 shows at once and build a library of favorites with one pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Call E+ Broadband to add TiVo and ask about our new packages.
Welcome back to 6 in the City, and we're getting ready for the 36th annual production of the Nutcracker here in Jackson. It is the longest
36th annual.
No one has been doing this program on a consistent basis as long as we have in Jackson, Tennessee, and so it's an outstanding thing to see. Rob Beebe is with us. We'll let you know who Rob is. Melissa Turner is with us. And then Alexi Goodman. And so it's good to have everybody here. This is coming up December 8th, 9th, and 10th. It will be Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. And then on Sunday the 10th at 2 p.m. You get tickets, balletartsjackson.org. Balletartsjackson.org are special occasions. Go by there or call them at 668-3240 and get all this taken care of. All right, so what roles have we got this year?
I'm a doll, and I'm in Waltz and Snow.
Okay. All right.
I'm a doll as well. Flutes, which is what I'm wearing right now, dragon, and snow.
Okay, so multiple roles. And Rob?
I'm not nearly as important. I only have 2 roles. I get to play Drosselmeyer, and I also get to the Arabian Pas de Deux. So lots of fun.
Rob, let me talk to you for a second, because you're older than these other folks.
I haven't been doing this for 36 years.
Okay, all right. Yeah. But hold that microphone up for a second. All right. So why do you do this?
I do this because it's just such a joy. One, certainly to get to work with these lovely ladies, but two, the arts here in Jackson are just beyond compare. I'm from Michigan, thus the funny northern accent, so I apologize for that. But I've been a lot of places. Work has taken me around this country, and I've yet to find a place with so many opportunities as Jackson, Tennessee. And who would have believed it? I mean, it's just a wonderful little town, but has better opportunities than most large towns.
Now, how many productions have you been? How many productions of the Nutcracker, I guess I should say, have you been in?
I think this will be my 6th or 7th Nutcracker with Ballet Arts.
Okay. Ballet Arts.
Just a joy.
Because Ballet Arts does 2 productions a year, right?
That's correct. We have a spring production coming up, which will be Beauty and the Beast. It'll be our first staging of Beauty and the Beast. So we're already well underway on that one. A lot of work behind the scenes to get that ready to get off the ground.
A lot of work to get all these things going.
Good, thanks, John. Lexi, how long have you been dancing?
Total, I've been dancing for 12 years. I've been in ballet arts for 4.
Okay, all right. So that's a step. And then Melissa?
This will be my 15th year dancing, but it's my 5th year in the company, I think.
So you keep coming back, obviously.
There's something to it, obviously.
Yes.
What do you like about this?
I think it just it creates relationships with people, unlike any other. Like, you could create relationships with people at school, and that's great, but at dance, you're just so close with everyone, and it's just a great atmosphere.
Okay. What about you?
With dance, it's kind of more of a choice. You know, with school, you have to be there, but with dance, knowing that you have something in common that you have with everyone else, it's
a lot of
fun.
A lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Sometimes it's not so easy to be there, but in the end,
the hard work pays off in the end, right?
Because with rehearsal time, when they head toward these productions, it gets more and more extensive, and then there's still schoolwork and all that stuff. That doesn't let up. I mean, so
life has to go on in addition to ballet arts. So
these girls spend so much time at the studio, not only with classes. How many classes a week do you take, Melissa? I like putting her on the spot because she normally picks at me, so it's an opportunity to get back.
8, maybe 8. I think.
8 classes a week, and then you have rehearsal on top of that.
Yes.
Now, not all these classes are only an hour long. Some of them are beyond that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Sir, wow, she called me sir.
I have to be nice, we're on TV.
That's what it is.
Pretty amazing commitment. Well, the work pays
It's a huge
off because
commitment.
yes, an extraordinary production. And, you know, Valley Arts has been doing this in Jackson now for 36 years. 36
And I'm sure it's quite an honor to be a part of it since it has been around for 36 years.
It absolutely is. And though I risk tears at saying this, Lexi is a senior in high school. And so this will be her last opportunity with us, and we will miss her deeply. But I can't cry, because if I do, they'll start crying.
Well, it'll get all caught up in your patch, you know.
Lexi, are you going to continue this or continue artwork? Or?
I do want to take some classes when I go to college. It won't be a major, but I do want to keep this up just
because you love it so much.
Just to see what's happening out there. Lexi Goodman with us, and Melissa Turner and Rob Beebe, part of the Nutcracker. Once again, it's coming up December 8th and 9th and 10th. It'll be Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. These will be at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, Sunday afternoon at 2. BalletArtsJackson.org. You can get information there. Or special occasion, you get tickets, or 668-3240. Are there other things that go along with this? Sometimes there are other lunches or other things that are happening?
Oh, absolutely. There's a tea party for the Friday night and the Saturday shows. No, excuse me, not the Friday night, the Saturday and Sunday shows.
Saturday and Sunday.
But they typically sell out very, very quickly. There may still be a couple of spots left, so it'd be worth checking into.
So go to Valley Arts Jackson and check this all out. It's good to see all of you.
It's good to have you.
It's always a pleasure to have you here. Good luck to you. You're going to be leaving us, and best in whatever happens in your life. We wish you the best. We're going to be back with more. We got a concert coming up Saturday night, Jackson Sound Series. We'll find out about that and more as we continue Six in the City.
A holiday tradition returns to West Tennessee with Ballet Arts' 36th annual performance of The Nutcracker at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, Friday, December the 8th and Saturday, December the 9th at 7 p.m. with a matinee on Sunday, December the 10th at 2. Experience the joy of music and dance and create a lifelong memory for your family. Get tickets now at special occasions 668-3240 or at balletartsjackson.org.
I'm Jimmy Floyd, Operations Manager with Jackson-Madison County Emergency Management Agency in Jackson, Tennessee. With E+ broadband high-speed internet, we're able to host training classes and better prepare our responders from all over the county and state. It also gives us the ability to track storms and natural disasters in real time. The phone system allows us the flexibility to stay in contact with local, state, and federal agencies both in and out of the office, which is crucial in our line of work.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We got a lot of events coming. One thing, the community band, the Symphonic Winds and Jazz Band, Jazz Orchestra, they have their concert coming up Monday night, the 27th. It's going to be at Jim Savage at Union, and that's a free
event,
concert.
that's right.
And so wanted to get that one in the mix because we got a lot of things coming up. Josh Smith is with us, Reverend Jesse and the Holy Smokes, because we're getting ready for what's going to be a series of the Jackson Sound Concert Series. So
Yes, sir.
We're going to give these folks a concert opportunity here in Jackson, go to the Carl Perkins Civic Center.
Right. Well, Jackson, you know, it has some great local music, so
Sure
we
does.
just want to find another way to promote that. And when you're going to do something, I say you kick it off big. So
That's right.
This Saturday night, going to the Civic Center with Jonathan Singleton and the Grove as our headliner, Skylar Anderson, Brian Moffitt, and my guys and Reverend Jesse and the Holy Smokes.
Now, the doors will open at 6. What I understand, Brian Moffitt and we're going to be playing as you come in. Is that right?
Yeah, man, you'll hear music as soon as you walk through the door.
Awesome.
Yeah, he'll have a full band set up right there in the lobby. There'll be lights, staging, and everything there. So and you can get drinks and things right out there before you even come into the main
So you
main room.
just get enveloped by music right when you walk in the door.
I like that. It's almost had the idea of an outside music venue inside.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully next year we'll have 2 or 3 more bands placed
door.
throughout the building. You know?
So we can get tickets at the door?
You can get tickets that night at the door. You can go to eventbrite.com and right now and get your pre-sale tickets.
And they're $20?
Tickets are $20?
$20 is all it is.
Maybe 20 at the door that night.
20 at the door as well, yes, sir.
$20. All right. So the headlines, Jonathan Single in the Grove, Skylar Anderson's going to be there, and then Brian Moffitt when you walk in the door, and Reverend Jesse, and the Holy Smokes.
Yes,
Who put this together, John?
Well, it's my wife and I have been dreaming about promoting and pushing Jackson music. So we came up with Smith Entertainment and Events, and we're working with the Jackson Area Music Society, J.A.M.S, and working together along with all our great sponsors who have been amazing to make it come together. You know.
Well, that's terrific.
And there's an after party. We want to go over to the downtown tavern.
Yeah, everybody 21 and up.
A great music venue over there.
Right.
All right, man. So a lot of stuff going. Oh, by the way, downtown tavern reminds me that Lauren Pritchard, she does the thing there on Thanksgiving night, right?
Correct.
That's
She's
right.
doing that like 7 years, and that's happening Thursday night as well. So we got a lot of stuff going in.
It'd be a great opportunity to see Lauren Pritchard.
Are you guys going to get into promoting then on a real serious basis?
Well, as serious as I believe in Jackson music and music, or at least people are tied to Jackson. So I want to do that. I want to use the NED and use the Civic Center and use all the local venues to support and promote local artists.
There's a lot of talent here.
There's so much. You could do something different every weekend.
You certainly could.
You really could.
Every week, every day of the week, really.
Let me get one other note in, because I got a note about this yesterday, that there's been a fund set up for Denise LaSalle, Queen of the Blues Fund, I think, at Regions Bank, right? And so any Regions Bank location, and of course Denise got some serious health issues and had to have her right leg amputated just recently, so we want to keep them in mind during this season as well and get out there. Well, this is exciting to see.
We're excited about it.
We have the venues, and of course sometimes they've been cost prohibitive for local bands to try to book them on their own and do.
I agree. I think for the music to work, it's going to be a city movement. And I've had, like with the Chamber, has helped out a lot. Kyle over there has been wonderful, and Lori. And even Perry and the guys at the Civic Center have chipped in to help out to make this thing happen. They believe. There's a lot of people who believe in local music.
Well, we certainly have the talent base here.
We do have the talent.
Definitely.
Well, it's just like Reverend Cheers, all these gospel people that are here. There is a lot of talent, because we had a lot of them come through the show.
Yeah,
and you see it, it's like, whoa, I didn't know these people were here.
That's right.
You know, and all different kind of venues. If we can open up these city venues, then that's exciting. So J.A.M.S and Smith E&E.
Yes, sir.
Right, events and...
entertainment and events.
Entertainment and events. All right, well, good luck with that.
Well, thank you very much.
You're married to the right woman to make that happen.
Definitely. She keeps me...
Well, she took that downtown tavern and made that a music venue, a really solid music venue.
She did, yes. She's a smart lady.
Yes, she certainly is, you know. All right, so Reverend Justin Holy Smokes, Justin will be there, Skylar Anderson. Who all will be with him now?
He's got Colton Parker with him.
Parker?
Ian Bennett, I believe, and I think Courtney's still drumming with him.
Jonathan Single in the Grove, and then Brian Moffitt will be on stage right there when you walk in the door. So the music will hit this Saturday night, the 25th, at 6 p.m. at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, and they'll go to about 10:30, and then you go downtown, stay all the rest of the night.
That's right, however long you want. Okay. Shut her down.
It's good to see. Where do you get copies of your CD?
Well, I've got a new one coming out real soon. Me and Jimmy Exmo are working on it. We got to get it mastered and mixed down. So it's still to come.
All right, very good.
Stay tuned,
Check
right?
Jackson Records and all that stuff. Right. Josh, it's really good to see you.
It is. Good to have you, Josh.
My pleasure.
We're going back to the main stage, and it's so great to have, unless there's a 5K that we need to mention other than the Turkey Day.
Just the Turkey Trot 5K.
Okay, very good. Saved us a big list. Katie McGill with us, Brandon Powers, and Tyler Goods. It's been very good to have y'all with us.
It is. It's been a pleasure to have you guys.
You're always with us around the holidays, and we certainly do appreciate it.
A wonderful Thanksgiving.
Best in Thanksgiving to everybody out there, and we'll see you next week.
Good Lord willing, we'll see you next week.
And then the Christmas parade coming up December the 4th. So, folks, y'all take it away. Thanks.
Well, speaking of local music, I wanted to touch on this. We are part of The Bridge, which is an outreach program with First United Methodist Church in Humboldt. And we will be having our Christmas program on December 10th at Humboldt First United Methodist Church. That's on the corner of 12th and Crenshaw. It's at 5 o'clock p.m. on December 10th. And we are taking up canned goods for the local Helping Hand. So if you come out, listen to some great music, bring a can, help make somebody else's holiday special. So thank you all so much for having us. Thank you.
If your problems won't go away, and if you worry both night and day, hand it over, yeah, get on your knees and pray. Well, if you're sick and feeling low, ain't got no money, ain't got nowhere to go, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Give it up. Hand it over. Give it over. Hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. There ain't no mountain you can climb. There's no answer you can't find. All you need is a hand to hold. It'll heal your body.